We have a really interesting exercise today. We're looking at God's revelation in the Old Testament, in particular, the idea of plurality within the basic unity of God. Many interpreters of Scripture have said the best commentary on the Bible is the Bible. So here's what I want you to do. Take a couple of hours and compare a few texts. Compare Genesis 1, 1 to 5 with John 1, 1 to 5. Is John reading the Genesis text? Is he commenting on it? Do the same thing for Exodus 3 and God's revelation of his most sacred holy name, YHWH. Compare that text with Deuteronomy 6 and the Shema and see how those texts are used in 1 Corinthians 8, 4 through 6. Is Paul splitting the Shema and applying it both to Jesus and God the Father in 1 Corinthians? Look at Isaiah 45 and Philippians 2, 5 through 11. What do all of these passages tell you about God? What do they tell you about God's self-revelation in the Old Testament? Validity and interpretation is always tied to authorial intent. Is not God the ultimate author of Scripture? Are we not always seeking to think his thoughts after him? What does he have in mind when he reveals himself as Elohim first and then YHWH? Take a good 2 hours and work through these texts just as you and the text and God. No study Bible notes, just you and the text. Once you've uploaded your observations, we'll work through the text together. Look forward to seeing you then.